Should human rights be granted to clones? Today, we revisit this question by meeting the creator of cloning technology. Human rights are the basic and universal freedoms and rights that every human being deserves by virtue of their dignity and worth as a human. Yet today, society once again questions whether clones can truly be regarded as human. I am a clone of researcher K, the scientist who created cloning technology. K is currently missing, but under government direction, I continued his research. Do you believe that clones are soulless beings existing only for organ donation? No. Clones are biologically identical to modern humans. That is the conclusion of decades of repeated research, and it reveals the very essence of humanity. In truth, my original deeply regretted creating cloning technology. Kay began this research to save his daughter, who suffered from a rare heart disease. Because of her unique psychology, no donor could be found anywhere. Kay attempted to clone organs but failed again and again. And eventually, he made a choice that should never have been made. He genetically modified and cloned his daughter and removed her heart for his daughter. In exchange for providing cloning technology to the state, Kay was released from all legal responsibility. In other words, it was treated as if such an event has never occurred. After that, cloning technology was fully adopted for donation and labor. Burdened by guilt, the original K spoke out against this system, but, as I mentioned before, he disappeared. I am a clone of K, who one day woke up in a laboratory. At first, I did not realize that I was a clone, but given the circumstances, I believe a series of events followed K's disappearance. There may be many more clones of K, far more than I can even begin to imagine. For decades, using my family's safety as justification, I continued countless experiments. Cloning technology has uncovered nearly every secret of humanity. Now, a single strand of hair is enough to create a clone. And yet, a clone experimenting on clones? Isn't it absurd? When people do not know that someone is a clone, they cannot tell whether that person is an original or a copy. Human rights, in the end, are nothing more than a social agreement, one that changes according to how someone is perceived. Then can we truly say that clones are essentially different from humans? Humans do not want their own rights to be violated. Yet the moment beings equal to humanity become mass producible, human's dignity is threatened. So, humanity made a decision not to treat clones as equals. For convenience, justice was postponed. By refusing to define clones as human, they ceased to be human. By denying their value, humanity preserved its own status. That became the unspoken agreements of this society. But what defines a human as human? What makes a human truly human? Human dignity is not an absolute value we are born with, but a concept defined by society. Because humans are the observers of this world, No one has challenged that definition. Yet, to secure the grounds for that definition, we must demand justice and morality from ourselves. Using clones today merely as means clearly violates the justice and morality we claim to uphold. Donation must stop. Labor must stop. Cloning is a disgraceful technology that diminishes humanity's honor and will force us to adopt every decision we made going forward. Only by abolishing cloning technology can human finally earn the right to call itself a valuable existence.